everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. So I am going to take you along. Please don't mind the mess. It's about 9 o'clock at night here at my house. We just put the kids down. Sometimes I have those nights where I want to water the plants that need to be watered. I want to treat them with some neem oil, or altogether I just want to relax and just stress-free without the kids around my ankles or asking for something. So this is kind of a way where I love to just chill out, take some time for myself. This is what I consider some self-care for myself. I get a little bit of wine. Now I don't drink wine every night, but tonight I decided to. David and Charlie have been running fevers and I'm super tired, so I think my body's just trying to fight something off. So I'm going to just take you along. I hope you enjoy. It is a wreck, and we're going to be going through some of my dark hallways. I'm going to be grabbing some plants, and I have some things I want to admit, and we'll go from there. So this is my really dark hallway. We have no lights on right now, and I'm going past my son's room into my plant room. Forgive me, it is a wreck right now. I have to be really quiet. Although it's hard to hold this camera, my phone, and be quiet at the same time. Okay. Yes, I need to clean my grow room. Just give you a little sneak peek. You guys, all of you have seen this who have been following me. This is kind of my grow room slash plant room slash everything room. Grow lights. I have grow lights over here. They're off for the night because the timer has clicked off. I have my new daylight grow lights over there with my canna lily. And yeah, that's all my plants, but some more grow lights right there. Let's begin. I noticed that my red emerald philodendron was feeling pretty light in the pot. Sorry about the shaking. So I gotta take her. Let's see if we can do this. I'm just gonna click the camera off and then continue as I take her to the kitchen sink. We got light. Okay. So first, yeah, I noticed she was looking kind of droopy. Sometimes I like them to get that way, even though I actually think this one's broken because she dropped the other day and all of the soil spilled out of her pot. You're gonna hear my husband in the background, but she's pretty limp right now. I know that you probably noticed, it's okay, Jeff, that I have this now. For the longest time, I was not going to use one of those because I have never killed a plant from overwatering. Toot toot, not trying to brag or anything, I promise you. But I've never had really a problem with the weight, feeling what the weight of the pot was or checking it with my finger. I do need to confess that I have thrown away plants that I got sick of and that I just got tired of doing. So I decided to purchase a hydrometer. Super cheap off of Amazon. It was like $7. I have heard everyone say that every plant hobbyist carries these things. I decided to take the plunge finally and swallow my pride and get one. It actually has been really helpful, by the way. I'm guessing she's pretty dry. Hold on. I really enjoyed watching my friend Ellen's video off of Winding Leaf. Where are we at? I can't even see that. I'm at a 2. So yeah, she's gonna need water. But I'm gonna check I spin the pot about 3 times just to check every angle. Jeff, you don't have to be quiet. Don't feel like you have to. I don't care that you're in my video. My husband doesn't like being in my videos, by the way. Okay, I can't see that. You guys can before I can. Okay, that's out of 2 as well. And then I actually let my plants get pretty dry. I wait till they're about a 2. I know others do it like when they're at a 3, but I would rather, sorry about the shaking, my plants get drier than wetter, I guess. That's how you'd say it. And then I think that's all even 2s. Yeah. Right. And then after I'm done with that, I clean it off with a baby wipe with some hydrogen peroxide. You can also use alcohol to clean it off. So, and then I'll come over. Hi. He's like, I am exiting the building. I'm gonna put her in the sink. And then I have my measuring cup. I do about 2 cups of water. I used to bottom water these guys, but I got those cheap plastic pots. I like the nursery pots that are a lot thicker, like the really thick plastic. These ones are like paper thin. I got like 400 or 50 of them off of Amazon. I mean, it's cheap plastic. I don't like them, but I've noticed it's different. The soil in the pot becomes different for me. I'm not a big fan of it, but I'm going to use what I got. Next summer, when it comes around, or next spring, I'll repot them in better pots. And then I also have this that I use when I am watering and taking care of my plants to aerate the soil. Yes, you will poke roots, but that's okay. It'll cause more root growth. Hopefully. I'm just guessing. Yeah, I do that. I'm like a mad scientist. But I'll just poke around so that the water hopefully will evenly disperse in the plant pot. So I do that. Then after I've poked it a couple of times, put that back. I do about 2 cups. If it's really dry, since she was about a 2, I'll do maybe about 2.5 to 3 cups of my distilled water. And if you do use distilled water, that is okay. I know I've gotten a little bit of comments here or there about I'm leaving out certain minerals out of my water that the plant needs. Every once in a while, I will use spring water on, where are we at? Yeah, that's okay. I like to warm my water up. Yeah, I know I spoil my plants. I like to warm it up to either lukewarm or just below lukewarm because my house runs really cold, and so the water that I have in the pantry gets kind of cold as well because it sits on the floor. I warm the water up and then I will pour that into my plants along with what I will put in the water beforehand. I put about 2-3 drops of organic cold pressed neem oil to help get rid of bugs. Also, I don't recommend this for everybody, but since this plant, along with almost every single philodendron that I own, live underneath a grow light and that room is very warm, I back way off of fertilizing, but I still put a tiny smidge of fertilizer in when I'm doing this with only the plants that are underneath grow lights. Those plants are still growing. Those plants are needing to eat if they are growing and giving birth to new foliage or new leaves, whatever it is. So as long as the plant is producing and it's underneath the grow light, I will still continue to feed. For instance, this says 20 drops to a quart of water or 32 ounces of water. That's 20 drops. I only put 2 drops then inside of the water that I'm feeding my plants. I don't know. It makes sense to me and my plants love it. And I use an organic fertilizer as well. nothing fake. Okay, so I got the water. This is really hard to do this with one hand. One, two. Bless you. Oop. Ooh. Okay. Let me concentrate here. Ooh, that was too much. Okay. That's okay. It won't hurt the plant. And then I just leave it like that. I stir her up. Is that too warm? No, that's good. Yes, I am using my finger for this. Does not bother me. Okay. And then I need to get I'm going to pour it right. I need to get a little watering can with a really skinny nose or like a skinny mouth so that I don't have to use measuring cups anymore. It'll make my life easier. So this is what I do a lot of the time at night. Sometimes I'll do this during the day, just depending on the day and what I'm feeling like. I like doing this because it's a self-care, it's relaxing to me. I don't know, I just get kind of a peace from it, and then I can spend time with my plants. After this, I'll probably just get in bed, cover up, but my husband also sits over there when I'm still up, and we don't have to be talking, right, Jeff? We just like to be together. Yes. Am I making you uncomfortable?
Yes.
Hey, Jeff. Oh. Oh man, I'm such a dork. So then sometimes when I'm doing this, Jeff just does extra work on his computer for his work because he stayed home today to help me because I'm still feeling pretty run down, but he's good about taking care of me and the kids, and he knew that I was run down. I still feel weird right now. I'm getting really warm and sweaty. I don't know if that's just my body or if I'm getting sick. But yeah, she's pretty wilted. Yeah, this is my red emerald. I hope she's okay. I knocked her over and she took a really bad fall. But she's gorgeous. I love this plant. This is probably one of... I know this might sound crazy, but it's not that she's not my favorite. But she is beautiful. You can see a new growth right there. Can you guys see that? Where am I? Right there. She has a new leaf coming through already, and then she has this leaf. Yep. All right. I'll get one more plant, and then I will be done filming this. This is just a routine that I like to do when I have the time and when my plants are thirsty. Okay, everyone, so this is a routine that I do just when my plants are thirsty and at nighttime, in the late night, and also in the morning when my kids are not up yet for the day. I love to wake up before the sun rises, and I also love to stay awake for a couple of hours at least after the kids go to bed, just so I have that me time, and it just relaxes me. It gets me ready for the night. It makes me feel like I'm taking care of my plants. In counting, I have 104 plants right now, and I'm loving it. And that's just something that I do. There are other plants now for those subscribers who have asked me to give a just a little video or tips on how to bottom water. I can do that as well if you still want me to, but right now, since I have the moisture meter, and with these pots, I have to use a top watering over the soil at the top, if that makes sense. So I usually will bottom water my peperomias more than anything. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that. I know it's going to be hopefully a quick video for all of you. I hope you all enjoyed. I love you so much, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and also please like this video, and I will hopefully come out with more when time allows me to. All right, I love you all. Bye.